welcome back to my channel. My name is Janae and I just love budgeting. In today's video, I will be doing a cash unstuffing. I will be removing money from my envelopes and taking them to the bank to cover bills that came out either this week or last week. So let's go ahead and get started. My first thing that I will be unstuffing, and I actually didn't add it up, so I probably will add it up on camera, which may be a little challenging, but we're going to do it. We're going to get through it. First, I am going to be grabbing from my subscriptions envelope. Currently in here, I have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 23. I have $124. So the first thing that I will be unstuffing will be my Netflix, and that is going to be $18. I'm going to be 3, a 5, and a 10 for $18. So I am going to add the 18 here. Okay, and next will be my YouTube Premium, and that is going to be $14. So I am going to add $14 here. Let's make sure that's 4. Make sure none stuck together. And then I will be doing my Outlook. That is $10. That is my email that I pay $10 a month for. And then I will be doing, actually that's it. I won't be doing YouTube TV because it's not due yet. So I will be, those are my subscriptions that will be unstuffed this week. So I have my 18 for Netflix plus my 14 for Premium plus my 10 equals $42. So I am going to reach over and write $42 for subscriptions. Next, I have my bills, and I'm going to start with Verizon. My Verizon bill was $329.18 for the month. So I will be removing $300 and let's say $30. So that's 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 310, 320, 330. So I will be adding my $330 for my Verizon bill. And I have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 left. So that should be a nice buffer. Okay, next I have my land, and that's all the way in the back. I do know that I am starting to learn my envelopes. So for land, it's 120, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 120. And then I have this 30. This is what I added this week because I usually do $30 a week for land. So I'm going to add that. To the land. And then I have my buffer. I also count what I have in my buffer. I haven't counted it in a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 550, 570, 590, 610, 630, 40, 650. So I'll probably give me a placeholder, a $500 placeholder. If you guys have any suggestions of who and where I can buy some from, please leave them down in the comment section because it'll be my first time purchasing them. And like I said, I'll take this money and then I'll put it in a high yield savings account. And then as I need it, if I need it, I'll come in here and grab it. Next is my Discover. And my Discover was $136. So let me find my Discover here. So it's 136. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, and that is for my Discover. So I will be adding that there. and all of these 20s. All right. So let me add that up. I had 330 plus 120 plus 136. That equals $586 for my bills. And what I have left in my Discover is 20, 40, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 71, 72. $72 left over. This is starting to add, listen, I be getting excited because usually I didn't have any money. Like when I grabbed the 136, this envelope will be empty. So I am making some progress and paying off all of this debt. And I'm happy about it. I'm getting real happy about it. And let's see, I have my daughter. I'm gonna go to my pink envelope because I did tell her that I would help her get her hair done. So I'm going to grab $100 from here. So I'm going to grab 250s. And then the rest of the money here usually go towards her car insurance. So right now I have 70. And it's usually $100 a month. So I'm doing pretty good here. And then last is my my unstuffing for my vacation. So I'm going to tell you guys I'm going to add it up, how much money I spent, and then I'm going to reach into my food. I'm going to reach into my household. I'm going to reach into my Amex just to cover these expenses that I spent while I was out of town. So I spent $73 in a gift shop. Then spent $93 at Walmart when we first got there just to have snacks and food in our hotel room when we weren't able to have access to food, if you will, because where we were, they did serve us breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but at certain times, and dinner will be served at 6 o'clock, 6 to 8. So if you didn't eat in between those times, you will be hungry, or if you didn't eat enough, you would still be hungry. So we went to Walmart and we got snacks, and then we spent another $140 in the gift shop. I think that was on hoodies and stuff like that. And then we spent $353 at Walmart because we were being undisciplined. And we was just, I guess, having a good time at Walmart because we never go there. I go to Walmart probably once a year. And that's because my nephew loves Walmart. He loves to go in there and buy video games and all of his favorite things. And so I usually give him, you have to go to Walmart to buy a gift card, or you have to buy one online from Walmart.com. You can't go to your grocery store or your pharmacy and get a Walmart gift card. I've tried it. It didn't work. So $353 at Walmart. And then I spent $6 in the vending machine. So $665 is how much I spent. So that's how much I will be unstuffing. So what I'm going to do is start with, let's see. I'm not going to use spending. I'm not going to use beauty. I'm going to use 20 from husband, which will leave me with nothing because I did offer to pay. And he got a Reebok jogging suit, some Hanes t-shirts, some Hanes wife beaters, and yeah. And I offered to pay. So yeah, I'm a woman of my word. Health and wellness, nothing coming from there. Treat yourself. Yeah. No, I'm going to keep that 10 in there. Okay. So I am going to go to, let's see what's in here. I forget. Oh, you know what? It was my gifts because I think I gave money to the wait staff. Always leave money for the housekeeper when I leave. And then there was a shuttle bus driver and we tipped him quite a bit, or him and her. So I am going to take out from my gifts because those are things, monetary gifts. People appreciate that when you tip. I try to always tip. And I try to tip when I eat out at least 20%. And I'm going to take from acts of kindness. I'm going to take from that also. Anniversary. Okay. So then I am going to go to, let's see, what's in here? Oh, these are my bills. But I think I said I was grabbing from Amex, right? I am going to grab from Amex. But I think I'm going to grab from food and household as well. So let's see. I'm going to grab from household first. And I am going to take everything but $50. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to put that towards my $665. So I'm going to leave this in household. Okay, so let me write down 665. That's the total I'm unstuffing for my trip. So right now we have, let's see, move this over. 20, 520, 520. Okay, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 120, 130, 140, 150, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. But what was it? 190 or 290? I forgot. Let's start over. 190, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. So yeah, 190. So I'm going to subtract 190. And 475 is what we'll have left. So what I'm going to do is I think I'll do 275 from food and then I'll do 200 from my Amex. That's what I'm going to do. So for food, I'm going to do 200. And that's going to leave me with 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 361. It's good. It's not bad. That's a good amount. So I'm going to subtract 200. And 275 is what will be left. And I'm going to take that from my Amex because it has such a huge buffer. And you know what else? I might take everything from this, from my Amex. I'm going to put 200 towards the money that we spent, and then I am going to put some on my balance that I have. So I'm going to take the 200 here. Or was it? No, it's 275, right? Yep, it was 275. So 200, 300. And then I'm going to grab $25 from here. $25. Okay. And that is going to leave me, in regards to my Amex, not a whole lot. 1, 2, 4, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 177. All right. So I'm going to put 177 back in here. And then I am going to make sure I have $665 here. Tens, 20s, 50s, 100s, 5s and 1s. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6, 8, 6, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. 665. This is how much money that was spent on. We was going from Sunday through Thursday. So we only spent, I guess, I'm not going to say only because it was all expense paid trip, but we spent $665. So I'm going to add that here. And then all of this money I will be taking to the bank to deposit. So I'll put that there. This here. Okay. So if I add everything up, let's see. 600 and let's see, I should have, okay, let me start at the top. So I have 42 for subscriptions, plus 586 for bills, 665 from my trip, and $100 for my daughter. So that's $1,393. So the easiest way for me to add up this money is I have to count it by 100s. And I hope I have enough space to do this. I think I have a little bit more space. 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Got 20 up here. I'll put 20 up here. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Then I have 10, 20, 30. A lot of 5s. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Then it should be 13 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, so this is my $93. So I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, 1,300, and $93. So that's $1,393 that I will be depositing into my checking account to cover all expenses that I've had, all the bills and expenses that I paid over, or money that I spent over the last week. So that's it, guys. That is my first cash unstuffing. It wasn't as challenging as I thought it would be. I guess when you're being transparent and open, it just flows more easier. So I can get on here and tell y'all that I'm not spending no money, but the truth is I'll be out here spending when I don't need to be. But I have to cover those expenses because I don't want to carry any new debt. So for you guys that are still with me, thank you for being with me. Thank you for continuing to tune in, comment, like, subscribe. Tell me about money that you didn't plan to spend, but you spent. And you don't have to give an explanation as to why, because I'm with you. I understand. It's life. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.